Hello, this is my monolith of storms tarnished nightmare build. I'm gonna show you. I've been able to solo horror storms with it, and almost all the bosses. Uh, I like this setup. It's fun to play. Uh, so you got the weapon, monolith of storms, lightning, of course, with precision. Now, what it does is, if you've seen the other videos that are out there, it'll put up a lightning pillar in three different locations after so many seconds. Uh, Sometimes you can get it to pop real fast if you target multiple targets. Uh, I always try to make a triangle out of it, just like you see on some of the other videos. Uh, it comes in handy on the horror storms because it will wipe out the ads real fast and give you better survivability because you won't be overwhelmed by all the ads. I'm running the oakensoul, so this back bar don't mean nothing. So I'm only running one heavy, I think, and then all the rest are mediums. I'm running slime claw for the extra crit, and then my tarnished nightmare. Uh, that explodes, dealing a bunch of damage to anything within 8 meters. So if you can create your triangle, uh, you can suck in, get all the ads within that triangle because the triangle can be pretty big. It's like 28 meters, I think, or something like that for the monolith of storms. Yeah, 28 meters. And they all link together, so anything within that gets shock damage, or if they get too close to it, they get shock damage every couple seconds. So it's a big area, and the tarnished is a 8 meter area. So as long as you can kite your enemies to where they're coming within that triangle that you created, you can throw down your wall of elements and it really does a lot of damage. I'm only running Bloodthirsty on two of my jewelries. And then on my Oakensoul, I am running, uh, yeah, Infused for that little bit of extra weapon and spell damage. I haven't tried three Bloodthirsty to see if there's a big difference or not. And then right now, I'm running no penetration. I thought about switching one of my pieces since the monolith of storms, you can have it in all three varieties, putting one of them on my as light to get a little extra penetration, but I haven't tried it yet. Uh, as you can see, my spell crit is up to 46 without having the thief stone. Uh, 64 in magic, of course. And then I've got 47 crit damage bonus. Uh, because, like I said, I'm not running the thief. I am running the shadow for the extra crit damage, and it really comes in handy. And then, as far as skills go, all you need is elemental susceptibility, which I will be changing when the scribing comes out to elemental explosion, to where it's an area of effect and it will breach everything's armor in that area, not just one target at a time. Then you get your unstable wall, which comes in handy. It will still proc some of the uh, monolith of storms, and this is your main one to use, your lightning flood or lightning splash morph. Uh, I prefer the lightning flood because it does a 8 meter range, That's what your tarnished is. So anything within that 8 meters, the tarnished procs. And this procs your elemental, oh my gosh, your monolith storms. I used the Twilight Matriarch for the healing. Uh, that comes in handy big time. And then my Hurricane for the extra armor resistance, stuff like that. Uh, and it will also damage any of the ads that get away. Uh, my summon charged Atronach. The reason I like to use it is because it will stun all the creatures within the area around. I already get the major berserk off my oakensoul, but I still like the stunning effect. Uh, that helps lock those creatures into my triangle to help cause more damage. Uh, as far as champion points, the blue tree, I'm just running Fighting Finesse, Biting Aura, Untamed Aggression, and this weapons expert for my heavy attack, because it is basically a heavy attack build. I tried the Thermagage, but it just didn't seem to do as much damage. Same with direct damage, even though I know a lot of those attacks are those, but on the training dummy, uh, not the trial one, but a regular one, it just didn't do the damage. It was a little less damage than the untamed aggression. So, and on the red tree, I use the bastion to get through their damage shields and help my hurricane. And then I just use rejuvenation, fortified, and boundless vitality. And the green tree don't really mean nothing. So let's go to a Horror Storm and see what kind of luck we got. Just gonna take a second. Oops, I gotta eat. And you will see a lot of people like to show on their training dummies and their trial dummies and stuff like that, but I like to put my builds to the test. I'm using Bewitched Sugar Skulls, and as far as my potions go, I am running these Essence of Health that increase my spell resistance. That's what I'm running. So I get magic recovery and health recovery, and it heals me. Uh, but it gives me that spell resistance because most AoEs that you encounter are going to be spells. So I get that extra spell resistance to help me stay alive a little bit better. Which Horror Storm's running? And I'm at the wrong one. Give me a second. I'm still new at this. But this is just a fun build to play. I This has become my main character. I took him through a kinda just trial last weekend, and it did all right, but the pillars can get confusing on your people who you're running with because there's so many pillars popping around and stuff that it gets real confusing. But you can see all the damage that it's laying down already. You just make a triangle, and anything that's in that triangle dies. And then make sure that your monolith of storm or your elemental susceptibility is on at all times if you can. And then when you start getting overcrowded like this, drop your ulti, stun them, and that will help take care of everything around it. You just keep dropping that lightning swarm. Make sure you're healing. They're trying to overwhelm me again. See all the damage that it's laying out there? Gotta love it. Gotta kill some of these ads. They're getting too vicious. Main thing, focus on the pillars. Get them knocked down as fast as you can. That's a must. And then you see targets, lay them down. Pop your heals. Ooh, that one hurt. Too many ads. Ah, come on. Work for me. Ah, they got me. Punks. Oh, I got some help. I don't know where that guy came from, but I have done this by myself. It's hard. It takes a minute, but it can be done with this guy. There we go. That got rid of some of them ads. Well, killed my birdie. I killed my dang bird again. Where is everybody? I thought there was another person here. I guess he chickened out. Oh, nope, he's over there fighting the other one. Okay. It's alright, I can take out all these guys. Ooh, maybe. I can kill all these guys. That's the hardest part, is getting rid of these big guys. There we go. Uh-oh. All these little blobs. Just round them up into your little... Oh, shit. You just round them up inside that triangle that you got. keep them running around in that triangle. And you can just kill all the ads. But killed my bird. Oh, I didn't quite get out of that circle. There we go. So, nothing to it. I did have some help though, so that'll work. But as you can see in the background, all the damage that you can do with this thing. It's fun. Have fun.